Hello, dear students. Words have power that we all of us know. We've been discussing synonyms and antonyms being part of our syllabus at an intermediate level. Well, in this topic, we have finished almost all core aspects of synonyms and antonyms. The word maps, the word maps have been discussed, and why we should learn antonyms and synonyms. There have been four important rubrics. Improving vocabulary is the criteria for every student. Therefore, we have to improve synonyms and antonyms. And in order to enhance communication, we have to learn synonyms and antonyms on a large scale. If we want to empower writing, since writing involves in some mechanics of different devices which are to be used, so synonyms and antonyms are very essential. In order to understand the academic text or the newspaper and we read as well as magazines, we need a range of words in the repertoire. In our think tank, we need synonyms and antonyms. We have multiple requirements. In order to meet all of them, we just have to develop synonyms and antonyms. We have seen all these things. We have done practice sessions in the previous videos, and we have also learned the purposeful effort in order to make some words differently. In the area called antonyms, we use prefixes, okay, and some glossary parts from unit 1, 2, and 3. All of them have been discussed. I believe you have explored all these videos keeping the textbook with you. If you do not have the textbook with you, it will not be possible for you to make yourself better and understand what has been happening around. So it is necessary and the most important device that we should have the textbook with us. Well, before we conclude this entire chapter, okay, so we have been left with one more task, that is exercise. In this exercise, the writer or else the one who has given this topic has divided into two sections. One section consists of 15 words under the ambit of synonyms, whereas the other topic is antonym. In this particular area, again 15 words have been given. So our main task and target should be, we need to choose the option that is a synonym of the given word. Please don't consider this topic as a simple topic. It might definitely become a very difficult one in the examination. When you have multiple questions and tasks to be performed in the examination, you may at times forget or may not have conscious understanding of the theme of the question being asked in the question paper. So when you deal with the topic, since you have the same topic and the faculty discusses, you are going to answer with the question bank or maybe the study materials or your friend's notebook. It will be helpful and it's easy for you to do. But in the examination, when you have to deal with all different sorts of both the literature and language part, you may forget. So in order to remember well, you need to practice and give some extra time to memorize the words that go with synonyms category as well as antonyms category. Now let's take a look at the first word from the synonyms category. Under the exercise part, we are doing trying to find the solutions for all the tasks. Shall we do that? Okay, thank you so much. Please go with me. You are going to have all different solutions for the questions. We have a word symmetry. Three options have been given: imbalance, equilibrium, indifference. When we know the meanings of these words, it will become crystal clear and we are not going to have any confusion. But for those who do not have knowledge on these three words, they may find it truly difficult. Perhaps you may have to look up the words in the dictionary when you discuss this topic in the classroom, and that's going to be an added advantage. No word is least considered, in fact. It should not be least considered. We have to give the most importance to each and every word because that word may be helpful somewhere. Okay. The answer for this symmetry, the synonym is equilibrium. Sparse, scarce, scary, creepy, precious, treasured, revoke, dismiss, crest, peak, quaver, falter, dogma, doctrine, meek, gentle, fascinating, charming, skirmish, quarrel, pugnacity, combativeness, throttle, control, blot, blemish, slack, lax. Now, second part of this exercise is choosing the option that's an antonym of the given word. We have 15 words now. The first one, awful. The antonym of awful is pleasant. Hope, disbelief, clarity, obscurity, mutilate, mend, slack, active, sedate, lively. Some of us sometimes say lively as lively. That's wrong. Okay. Live is a verb. Lived, lived. Second and third forms. Live can be pronounced as a noun live. It can be an adjective too. Live program. When you watch a program on TV. For instance, cricket, your favorite cricket. Live program. Okay. Do not say lively. It's lively. Contempt, respect, sterilize, adulterate, delirium, coherence, remit, hold, blot, honor. HONOUR should be properly pronounced because H is silent. We have discussed this topic in the previous mid examinations. HONOUR is not honor, it's honor. H goes silent. Throttle, encourage. Meek, opposite word is bossy. Quaver, composed. Precious, worthless. This chapter strengthens the students' vocabulary by focusing on commonly used synonyms and antonyms. This is the final word of the one who has said this particular content in this book. So, commonly used synonyms and antonyms, vocabulary by focusing on commonly used synonyms and antonyms. If you want to improve your vocabulary, that is very important. If you want to speak English well, if you want to write English effectively, if you want to do group discussions well in the future, if you want to be the best employee in the organization, this video is not only meant for the intermediate students, it's useful for degree students, PG students, and the entrepreneurs and the people who have already settled elsewhere or people who wish to go to a foreign soil. This topic is going to be helpful. My personal suggestion, and I highly recommend reading any one of the English newspapers regularly. Read the paper, have a book with you. Please keep writing down the words. Do not have any confinement. Okay, daily 5 words or daily 10 words. That's not the criteria. If you really have that kind of practice, pretty soon you will lose interest. And we do not actually get the multiple areas of a particular word. We only focus on this one, like definition of the word, but we need to learn the pronunciation, we need to learn the usage, and it is necessary we need to learn the phonetic transcription. If we do like this, and we can also focus at an advanced level on thesaurus model, a word which has relevant words or very close proximal value based words, they are going to be useful because if you learn a word in a particular branch or as a family, then that's going to be a very big chunk of expressions and very much helpful to meet multiple requirements in communication. Okay, communication skill has two different sides. One is ability to communicate well, with whom we should say, what to say, with what effect, and where to say. These are all four different yardsticks usually we follow. with whom we should say, what to say, who is the person, what is the content to be delivered, and what is the where to say. So the place is also necessary. With what effect? Some people say some interesting facts or very important things in a very boring and dull manner that will not impact the listener. We should have good body language, we should have good eye contact, we should have good timing. Okay, so these things help get things done in any communication. Otherwise there will be some barriers in communication. Do you understand this point? Good. Well, we have done this topic, synonyms and antonyms. I strongly believe that you have got some knowledge from this topic. If you are a student who is going to take the exam, either for your annual program or else for mid program, so please do comment how far this content has been useful to you and share with your friends. And if you are an outsider, I mean who has not been studying but learning English, who happens to find my video in the version of so many English videos in YouTube, please pay attention, learn, believe in yourself. You will definitely be the best speaker. And don't always equate yourself with the people who have already advanced in speaking English, because they have given a lot of focus and much importance to it. Maybe they have found time, they have got good interest, they have used the time. You too can be the best speaker. All you need to do is please pay attention to language. When somebody is speaking in English, listen to them, but do not comment on what is being talked. Okay, and your main agenda and the purpose is only to listen to language, its expressions, and the way it's being communicated. But you're not going to focus on others' matters. That's called, that's rude and absolutely uncivilized move. We shouldn't do that. I thank all my subscribers, viewers, as well as the students, especially my students who have been watching these videos and trying to learn something else. Take care. Have a great day.